Hello, Cancer. So we are going to see kind of what's going on with you guys. These are general, take what works, what doesn't work, just doesn't work. But let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, Cancer, so let's see what's going on for you. So what this reading is about, you have the Ace of Swords reversed, you have the Empress reversed, you have the King of Cups reversed, then you also have the Three of Pentacles and the Magician, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So I think there might have been some kind of miscommunication. The Ace of Swords can kind of indicate, it could indicate in the upright like a new way of thinking or some kind of idea or something. But in the reverse, it's like almost like something stale or like a miscommunication. I kind of really feel like with the rest of this energy, there might have been some miscommunication or some kind of... Because now with the Empress reverse, I think it's something to do with areas in your life that represent like abundance, fertility. It doesn't necessarily need to mean pregnancy or anything, but it's things that in your life that you really you would nurture traditionally. Like that could be business, it could be just, you know, your health, it could be just your family, but there's some kind of unbalance. There's something where it's not really, the things in your life are not being really tended to, or they're just not as, when I say flourishing as they should, that kind of sounds really dramatic, but I just kind of get a feeling that something in your life, in the areas of your comfort or sense of comfort and abundance, is not flourishing as it really, really should. But the thing here, the good aspect, you have the King of Cups, so I think there was somebody that was trying to help you with this. Like, he can kind of come off a little cold. It's just because he's in control of his emotions very well. But I definitely think somebody was trying to maybe help you in a certain degree. And the Three of Pentacles with the Magician, I think you might have been like collaborating very well together, or they were trying to help you collaborate. But the Magician is here saying that you have everything you need to kind of make this work. Whatever this represents for you, you kind of have everything you need. But I really feel like, because now you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse again, and I think that's kind of going with this energy of the Ace of Swords reverse with the Empress reverse. There's some kind of, I don't want to say block, but there's some problem still present. Like, I think you're trying to fix the situation. Whatever it is, I think you're working on maybe trying to be better with spending, or better with certain habits, or just better in certain areas that have to do with kind of maybe even communicating with others. It could be in the family realm. It could even be in the work environment or whatever. But I think with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, kind of as the last card of this, I think there's still like, things are not quite finished with this. Like, you're not quite, I think you're starting to head in a better direction, but there's still kind of either mismanagement of money, or there's certain, you might even be kind of questioning the things that you thought you really wanted. Are they even worth having? Or the things that you really wanted might be almost like you might be like a slave to them. Like, you don't actually own the item. It in a way owns you, because maybe you have a lot of payments you have to make on it. So it's, maybe you're not really having the enjoyment with it as you thought you would. So, but I think it's almost like you're kind of maybe reassessing certain things and reassessing certain areas in your life where you might have wanted one thing at one point, and now you're kind of at a place where like, does that really make me happy? But in your current energies regarding this, you have the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Four of Pentacles could indicate for some of you, you might still be kind of, I don't want to say spending a little bit too much, but you might be feeling that more money is going out than what is actually coming in. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you know, she likes to spend on herself. Let's call it for what it is, guys. This woman likes to spend on herself. So it could just be that maybe there's some you're buying yourself a few things, or you feel like you're kind of spending a little bit too much money, and it could be a little bit detrimental, especially because like the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel like you kind of know this is going on, and I kind of feel like you got to make some changes here. So I don't think it's really anything that's 100%, So, but what's coming in for you? You have the Five of Wands, you have the King of Swords reversed, and then you have the Two of Swords. Now, the Five of Wands indicates like drama, conflict, competition, and the King of Swords reversed. Now, this could indicate like, kind of like I don't want to say somebody who's a little bit, always giving you their 2 cents. See, in the upright, he's very, very logical. He's very, very... He sees things for what they are. In the reverse, I kind of feel like he's not quite seeing things as clearly as he could. He could be a little bit manipulative. There could be a little bit of this kind of manipulation, a little bit, but he's not as clear. So, and with the Two of Swords reversed, or no, the Two of Swords here with this, I wonder if there's some kind of conflict. This might even be conflict within yourself regarding this. And I feel like some of you might not be seeing something as clearly, or you're not taking the decisive actions that you probably should take to kind of resolve something or get the ball rolling on trying to take steps to resolve something. And with the Two of Swords here, it's like you're almost kind of stuck. There might be various options to go about something, but you're not really sure what to do. So you're almost like stuck. You're not really moving. And it's kind of more of a mental stuckness. So that's that. But what your challenge is regarding this situation, you have the Six of Cups, and then you have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is kind of about reminiscing about things in the past. So this could be past people. This could be kind of, past people coming back into your life, or just you remembering or how things were in the past, or kind of longing for certain things for the past. But it also could indicate like needing to have more fun. But with the Seven of Cups here, this is all about kind of, I don't want to say daydreaming a little bit, but having a lot of options, but you might not be fully committing to one option. You're just kind of thinking about all the options, or you're looking into different options. But the issue with this card is not all that glitters is gold. So some of these options might not actually be very good. So, but it's a little bit of, I don't want to say stuck energy, because it doesn't necessarily have to be stuck, but I kind of wonder for some of you if there was certain things that from the past, or certain memories, or that somehow you're not being able to let go of something because this is in your challenge, and you're kind of daydreaming about maybe the way things used to be, or what you used to want, or what you thought you always wanted, or something, and it's almost like preventing you from maybe taking some of the decisive action to actually move forward. I don't want to say for a lot of you, I think this might be more of a financial kind of reading, but this has a little bit more to do with, the monetary aspects of your life, whether that's finances or certain things with the house, or, there's certain aspects where it's a little bit more, I don't want to say like adulting kind of energy, but it feels a little bit more of the practical, tangible items in your life, or in that realm of stuff. Now, what's recommended for you here, you have the Two of Wands reversed, you have the Fool, and then you have the Devil. So I kind of feel like with the Two of Wands in reverse kind of being recommended, this person is in the upright. They're looking out. They're trying to see the next moves. Now, I wonder if this is almost like you need to take a moment to reflect on what you're doing. Like, what are you doing right this second? Because with its challenge being the Seven of Cups, this is that like daydreamy energy as well. So there might be certain decisions that you might be trying to make or thinking about making, but there might be something where you need to put a pause and take a second look at something. But the Fool is indicating that you are ready to kind of start the new journey with whatever you're moving forward with. You are definitely ready to start the new journey. But the Two of Wands, I feel like it's like you kind of have to, I don't want to say play it safe a little bit, but I feel like some of this energy, you don't want to get screwed again, or you don't want to be misstepping in a way. But with the Devil here, so I kind of want to say like play it safe, but then I get the Devil here, and this is like just screw everything, do what you want, But I think the Devil being recommended here, I wonder if this is just trying to kind of showcase or just point out that there might be certain things that you're doing that you don't necessarily are not benefiting you, and because it's recommended, it's maybe trying to tell you, like, just notice that, be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if this is a financial reading for some of you, and some of you might be spending money a little bit like willy-nilly or on certain things, there might be areas that you don't have to spend that money. If, let's say, if you need the money, or you're trying to pay off some debt or whatever, there might be some areas that are more like pleasurable things that yet are not really necessary to survive. And I know we can all argue like certain things, if you love something, is it necessary for your happiness and your survival? Potentially, possibly. I'm not, but there might be areas where you could kind of cut back on and kind of reallocate that for a time being into something different to try to help you kind of move forward a little bit. If there's certain things, like some of you might be saving for a house or something, it might be like a bigger purchase that you're trying to get, you might be trying to fix your credit or whatever, so it's kind of like, it's like stuff like that. So I think the devil's here trying to say, like, be aware of the areas that may not be 100% necessary, even though they are very pleasurable and you can't live without them in a sense, but you might be able to live without them. But let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so now first up we have number 62, and you have Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. And I think this is saying that I kind of feel like if you're trying to fix something or trying to redo something, it's one day at a time. I don't think you want to go, I think sometimes you just have to take it day by day. So, but don't get discouraged if it's feeling slower, or if it's going slower, you might be getting a little discouraged. And that might be kind of like if you are one of those people that like, what is it? Therapy shop? Like, let's say if this is represents shopping for you, but I'm just going to say for whatever. Like, if you stress out, but you just like want to buy yourself something to make yourself feel better. Like, I think that's saying like, just slow and steady. Don't be stressed. You're on your way to doing what you need to do, but one day at a time. Now you have Carnelian, feed your creativity. And I kind of feel like there might be different ways to do something, or you might be able to be a little bit more like if you have to substitute something, there might be a creative way to kind of do that in a different way. That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Now you have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. And some of you, this could be like you might be changing certain habits and it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have to kind of reallocate. Let's say if this is about funds for you or something, and you might be having to cancel like one of those subscriptions that you love so much or whatever, like, I don't know, like Netflix or whatever. But, and the unsure future, I just kind of feel like you're almost like not in a rebuilding phase, but I think you're in a restructuring phase. So, and sometimes there's a little uncertainty, and especially if it's going a little slow, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Now you have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. And I kind of feel like there might be something, because with this King of Cups here, there might be somebody that's kind of in your corner, kind of helping you through something, or there just to even be like the shoulder to cry on type of thing, or to cheer you on. So now you have manifest, dream deep and ask for what you want. And I think that's fantastic. And I think if you you just need to get really clear on what you want, and it's going to help you manifest that a little quicker. Now you have, when you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. And that's another thing going with slow and steady wins the race. You just got to hang on there. I think you're about to start kind of like a new journey with something, or kind of transitioning into a different aspect with something, restructuring. So, and sometimes it's a little messy when you do that, but you'll be fine. Now we have, today I feel worthy. Today I will accept all the wonderful things in this life. And that is wonderful. And for the spirit of the dish that shall be with you during this time, you have the spirit of the split, which is the spirit of the banana split. Okay, guys, now let's see what else we get for you. Okay, so for the dinner and a movie that's recommended for you during this time, you have Mexican food and action films. For the energies you either need to tap into or be aware of, you have Cancer here. And Cancer, is yourself, but it's about kind of like emotions and habits. So there might be certain kind of habits that you have, and it could even be habits that are tied to emotions. So those things you might need to really kind of be aware of. And it's interesting because you also have Scorpio here, and this is about transformation and major changes. But I also see them as a sign that really like explores the darker aspects or the shadow self. So I kind of wonder if some of you, if this could be a situation where there was a bad habit or something and you have to kind of let that go or switch it up a little bit. You might have to explore why is this going on? What is this doing for you? And, how can you kind of make changes? But you also have the Sun, and this is really, really positive. And I feel like this is saying that you're going to get clarity on this. So that's excellent. And you also have Mars. And Mars is kind of just all about that energy, initiative. It's a little bit about temper, but it's like that feistiness where it's like, yes, I can do this. I will do this. So you can do this, guys. Okay, you got these two that kind of popped out. So you have the happy cloud, and then you have the starfish. Now, I see the starfish no matter how this guy is in the sea, if the waves come or whatever, or whatever happens, he has an appendage to handle whatever situations come in his way. So I feel like you have all the things that you've learned in your life, regardless of how you're kind of placed within a situation, you're going to figure it out. You have everything you need to kind of figure it out. Kind of like the magician here, that you have what you need to kind of figure your way through the situation. So that's what I kind of get with the starfish. So that's really good. And this happy cloud, even though he's like a cloud, it's I guess sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're not. Sometimes the clouds are happy clouds, sometimes they're rainy, stormy clouds. So I just think this is saying that you just have to find the good things in the situations. Sometimes the storm is beautiful, and then sometimes the happy clouds are beautiful, So I just think you just have to kind of find the good, see the positive, I guess. And we have kindness. And I feel like this is saying you got to be kind to yourself, maybe be kind to others. If there's a little drama or something with somebody, or, somebody has 2 cents that they think that you should live your life by, just lead with kindness. Oh, and also here you have number 6. This is the skull means number 6. So the special guest that's going to be answering your questions right now, guys, will be Mr. Predicto. Okay, think of those questions. Here he is. Okay, here we go. Oh, Mr. Predicto, the most accurate prediction device to ever run off of batteries. What is the answer to Cancer's question?
Yes, I am sure.
There you guys go. He said, yes, I am sure. Now, Mr. Predicto is a man of many words, and those were the words he chose to speak here today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, year, month, lifetime, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.